In this video, I'm going to challenge you to determine who lives and who dies. Hello, my name is Howard Cam and welcome to the Camcast, and today we're going to talk about some moral dilemmas. Now, you've probably already heard the story of the runaway trolley, right? And if you haven't, let me tell you now then. So the runaway trolley moral dilemma runs like this. You're a conductor on a trolley and you're barreling down the track because the brakes have gone out. And ahead of you on the track, there's 5 workers who are oblivious that you are barreling right toward them. And you might be saying, oh my God, I'm going to kill these people. But on the side track, you could pull the lever and the trolley will divert onto a side track. But on that side track, there's one worker who doesn't see you coming. So the moral dilemma is now, do I kill 5 or do I kill 1? So a lot of you right now are probably saying, well, that's easy. I'll just pull the lever, kill 1, save 5. It is a mathematical best bet. And the assumption is you just can't jump off the trolley. Even if you did, you'd kill 5. The inaction is still the action, right? But let's take it backwards a little bit and let's say this. Let's say now that you're on a bridge and standing next to you on that bridge is a very large man. And you think that, well, if I push this man off the bridge, he'll land on the track, stop the trolley, and I'll save 5. But why does that seem morally reprehensible? I mean, you've just committed an act of murder by pushing this man to his death. After all, he wasn't there working on the train tracks. He wasn't there as a trolley operator. He was just there watching, and so were you. Would you push this person? Let's try something else. Let's try a scenario that's probably very true for a lot of people. So let's pretend that in this one day, all students in your classroom must take a college entrance exam. And if they take the exam and pass, then they'll go to college. And it is almost assured, based on this scenario, that their lives will significantly improve. But when you get to class and all the students are seated, you notice that there's only half the amount of computers that there needs to be, and there's no more. So the dilemma is now, because the test must be administered right now and only today, do I give the computers to the students who are academically strong, and then if they take the exam, they're sure to pass, and they're sure to go to college, and they're assured that their lives will be successful. But then the other half won't be able to take the exam, and their lives are most assuredly going to be worse. Or do you give the computers to the students who are not as academically strong? And some of them might pass this exam and go to college and forever change their fortune and future, while the other half who are academically strong will never have that opportunity. Is the argument then a moral one of saying, well, based on hope and of faith, this feeling that I have that these students who are underprivileged should at least have the opportunity to do so, because the students who are academically strong may find another way? But there's no guarantee. But how do you explain that to the parents of the parents who have helped their child grow academically, and then all of a sudden you just rob them? You've robbed them of their ability to go to school, go to college. Or let's say you choose option 1 and then give the computers again to the more academically strong students. What will you tell the parents of the students who have been waiting their entire life for their child to at least try to better their lives? In this moral quandary, we ask, what is just and what is fair? According to Aristotle, justice means giving people what they deserve. But to determine who gets what they deserve, we need to determine who's worthy of reward. And that is a problem in itself. Who makes the determination of who is worthy of reward? As a society, as a civilization, we have to choose who is worthy of reward. What does that mean? And how do we make this proper determination? Do we base it on the total sum of your effort, or the total future sum of a future effort? A problem. Let's apply the same principle to medicine. Right now, during this COVID pandemic, we have vaccines. And there's no question that we should vaccinate those that are first responders. Firefighters, ambulance, doctors, all these people, they need to be cared for first. But in some countries, especially here in the United States, we say that we should vaccinate those that are elderly first, those that are 75 and older first. If you think pragmatically, why should we vaccinate old people first? After all, they are the least transmissible vector. They don't go out. They don't interact with a lot of people. And because they don't interact with a lot of people, their chances of spreading COVID are low. But if they did get COVID, then their chance of surviving it is also low. They could die. Or do we say we vaccinate young people? After all, young people go out, they have a good time, they go to bars, they see their friends, and they travel more, so they are the greatest vector. They could spread the disease more. And if they got sick, odds are that they would survive a hospital stay. They could survive COVID. So then, if that's the case, why are we saying vaccinate old people first? We might say that we are vaccinating old people first because we have a moral responsibility to respect those that are older. That is the judgment of our society, that we say we must do this. Whether you agree or disagree is really up to you, and my choices are mine. What we're saying here, in every scenario, in the trolley scenario, in the computer scenario, and in the vaccination scenario, there is an undertone. And this undertone is who gets what resource and when. Who gets to survive? Who gets to thrive based on future outcomes? This is a test of your morality and your character. This is a test of fairness. And in your life, you're going to make decisions, and someone is going to get upset. Someone might die based on your decisions, and others might live and thrive. Then what I'm really saying is, you should choose wisely. Thank you very much for watching the show. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. If you like to subscribe to the channel, we always appreciate new subscribers. I know I said I wouldn't do that, but I think I'm gonna ask because I like asking. So please subscribe to the channel. And if you feel like supporting us, then we also have a support page on patreon.com/thecamcast. Until next time, we'll see you later.